Hello and welcome to our second video in the Global Connections unit. Our learning intention for today is why is it important for Australia to be well connected globally? And our success criteria is this, that you can give three reasons why it is important for Australia to be connected globally. Let's look at our first reason why it's important to be connected globally. Well, probably the chief reason is to avoid military conflict, to avoid being invaded or the like. Look, it's this simple. The more countries you are friends or allies with, the less likely to go to war with them you are. Okay, second of all, the more countries you are allies with, the less likely other countries will seek to invade or threaten you. It's a bit like the schoolyard. If you're someone who's popular with lots of friends, it's more likely you won't get bullied and the rest of it. And obviously, the sharing of military resources, technology and expertise will help a country to better protect itself. So the first reason we would say, or we might say, is to avoid military conflict. And obviously, if you're friends with your neighbouring countries, they are very unlikely to attack you. Okay, number two. The second reason it is important for Australia to be connected globally is probably growth. Look, to be fair, Australia is still a young country by international standards. We were colonised by the British about 200 years ago. Obviously, there were Indigenous people here beforehand, but we are still a young country by international standards. Other countries are able to provide economic stimulus. The stimulus usually leads to growth. They can provide economic stimulus, they can provide culture to us, which is basically a bunch of new ideas and new ways of doing things. They can provide new technology and new expertise, which again is expertise about ways to manage problems and to solve problems to assist in Australia's development. And here you can see a little image here of growth being occurring due to investment, probably financial investment in a country. Obviously, trees don't grow from money, they don't, but a country can be grown through careful financial investment, and Australia does have money coming into it from different countries, largely through the reason trade. And trade is another important reason why we should be connected globally. There are many important resources that Australia struggles to or cannot produce by itself. There are some resources, certain types of technology we just cannot produce by ourselves. We can procure these resources from other countries via trade. Something very obvious might be there are certain computer components, certain nuclear reactor components that need to be procured from China or Japan or countries that are leading in digital technologies. Okay, and so we purchase them from those countries. Likewise, we in Australia are a country rich in mineral resources, which means stuff in the ground, oil, petroleum, coal, gas. We can sell these to other countries, and obviously they give us money for them, which in turn then gives us increased international spending power. Okay, so we've looked at three reasons why it's important to be connected globally. The first one was to avoid military conflict. The second was to grow the country, whether it's culturally, technologically, economically, growth, and last of all, trade, to be able to get stuff that we do not have. Okay, there's three reasons. I hope that has been somewhat helpful. See you later.